Okay, security measures. Yeah, so he hates it, but it made sense that Blevins installed that level of security. To access the system, activate the source node in the middle, then manipulate the other nodes to direct the data stream to your credentials access center. Make sure to avoid the red nodes they use to isolate us. Okay. So it's another kind of instruction manual for what to do for this. But again, before I get into that, let me just quickly have a look around here. I don't know if we're going to do that anyway after this little scene, but I think it's just worth a quick look. Definitely curious to know, like, if in Forbidden West, I mean, my logic would say that there's definitely going to be way less of all of this kind of frozen crap, because it's the west coast of America, which I'm sure maybe there's like mountains and shit that maybe still have some snowy peaks or something, but I think in general it's going to be a different kind of aesthetic. So I don't think there's anything else for me to interact with in here that I can see. He says, well, okay, fine. Right, let's just do it and see what happens.
Sounds good, huh? But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Okay. So we've got to kind of ignore the red ones, right? That was the deal with it. Whoops. Wow, okay. This one's definitely a lot more complex. That's cool. Honestly, the puzzles so far haven't been that great, and there has been a few times where it's been a little bit annoying, where she's kind of already just kind of revealed what you have to do anyway, which is kind of lame. Like, they haven't been difficult, but she kind of immediately already says what you have to do. It's like, give me at least 3 seconds to have a think about it before you tell me what it is. So I think the central one starts from here, so let's just get this one first. Yeah, we've got to start that. So I guess we'll follow the chain round for now. Okay, before I was rudely interrupted, this one is a bit of a dead end here, it seems. Right? Yeah. This one ain't doing much for me, so maybe... to try this one. But we need to avoid the red one, so this ain't it either. What happens if you do activate the red one? Yeah, you can't spin it anyway, so it's like a dead end path for it, so it's not that either. So, this one, let's go the other way. Okay, now we're starting to make more progress. Yeah. Nearly there. And then this one here. There you go.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Ourea? Ourea, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Ourea, the daemon is forcing me. Ourea, please.
Transmission terminated.
Damn.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the summary of Aloy's character. She is the answer. She's the revelation. So, I think going in with Sign straight away seems a bit silly. So let's start with Spirit and the Daemon.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. Wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
Okay.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Damn. But what is the spirit?
Ourea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
Yeah, that's a good way to approach it. So let's talk about the Daemon.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times, first here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time, she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes, something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help. to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, he and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow, or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's put me in danger, but also offered help. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Really? God damn it. Okay, so I think that's everything. Is that still white? It looks white compared to the others that are grayed out. Let me just ask one more time, just in case.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
Yeah, I thought as much. Okay.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own.
Yes.
Take it. You may find it useful.
Nice. Damn, her hair goes a bit wild. Not her hair, whatever that is. Yeah. Okay. Take the Storm Slinger. Let's do that. It's funny because I did walk around here and I kind of suspected that was a supply box, but... Whoa, easy. Okay. 6 blue... Oh, I got 10 now. Excellent. So... Hold up. I press start again, of course. Where is it though? The Banuk Storm Slinger. That's interesting. Nice. There it is. This weapon fires charge bolts. Consecutive bolts build up larger charge, increase damage. That seems pretty cool. So I definitely want to try and use that. Let's try and modify it as well. See if we've got anything to modify it with. Shock. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, that seems a pretty reasonable modification to me. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, which one should I give up for now? Rattler's always just good for close range stuff when things go crazy. This one's got the fire ability, this one's got the tear arrows, and this one deals good damage, but I'll swap this one just for now, just to see something different. And just drop a resource again. I mean, these green ones, honestly, is like, come on, they're not that useful. I can get rid of most of them, I think. I am picking up a fair few slots along the way, so I think it's good to free some up. Yeah, okay, that's better. Alright, let me have a look. For the Warwick, new side quest. Acquired a powerful new weapon, capable of firing new ammunition types. Combat challenge help you learn its utility and hone your skills. I haven't done one of these for a very long time. Shock machines too weak, shock damages and stone balls. I think this is just something you do along the way, right? It definitely seems very cool. And I've got a skill point, so I can have a look at those too.
Aloy.
I did something that will help get the attention of the Warwick. I got the tall neck near the frost figures moving again.
That's good to hear. I'm sure the Warwick will be talking. Now you need to do something else to convince them of your claim.
Okay. I think in general we don't need to...
I need to get going.
There is much to be done.
So does that mean that... Hold on, let me check my... Yeah, so literally I can't proceed until I do side quests. That's interesting. Let me just get rid of these. Yeah, so main quest. No, so these are like previous stuff. Side. Yeah, so I have to do this. I don't have a choice. So, prove yourself to the Warwick. Complete 2 of the following objectives. Talk to Sakuli. Oh, okay, I can already go and talk to Sakuli if I want. Clear out the bandit camp. Complete a trial at the hunting grounds. Talk to Sakuli. I might try the bandit camp just as something different before I go to Sakuli, because that's obviously a very easy one in relative terms. Now, I wanted this one, so I'm going to go to a bandit camp. Maybe that'll be cool. I literally got this one to unlock this one, so it makes sense. Now then, how do I get out of this again? There. Okay. What is this? Drone hangar. Complete the trial at the hunting grounds. Clear out the bandit camp. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff to do here, and Sakuli is here. Cool. So, I guess... this is interesting. What was this again? Cauldrons, right? There were things called cauldrons. Ruins. Where's Thunder's drum itself? I can't tell literally from here where it is. It's like a volcano. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but like, my guess is obviously like this bit or something. But none of this kind of strikes me as a volcano. Maybe it's just... it is literally just this, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So I'm thinking... obviously I can't travel to any of these yet. Let me just get out of here and I'll try to maybe make my way towards this area first. So let me just get out of here first. I don't know if there's a fast way to do that, but I kind of hope there is. There's a door here. Is that going to open now? It does, okay. Nice.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Yeah, so now I'm looking towards Thunder's drum. I guess is this? Because there's a smoke, obviously, like, you can't tell if there's like a lake underneath it or something. Or maybe it's off the map, I don't know. Anyway. Now then. I guess we'll just jump down and get going. Wow. See, to me, honestly, I'm remembering Death Stranding now. Death Stranding at some points was really beautiful, but I feel like even like some of the mountain stuff, it wasn't enough like this in some bits. Like, the weather was often too harsh on the mountains. They obviously wanted to make it very difficult to traverse. And, you know, the terrain is, like, the biggest enemy in Death Stranding. So what they're going for is something different, but, like, I couldn't help but think, like, some of it was really epic and really challenging and interesting. But sometimes the mountains of Death Stranding kind of just felt like a bit of wasted potential as well. What an interesting game that was, though. Really fascinating. So I feel like if I come down here, I've got to climb again to get up here, potentially. Or, yeah, I could go down this bit. I'm definitely curious to see what that is. Oh wait, I've been there before. That's the bit I've been already, sorry. Yeah, okay, I remember now. So I can come down more to this sort of path, and I can travel there if I want. Okay, now it's making sense. So I guess I could... yeah, I can't travel to these. I think I'll probably travel to this bit and then make my way down towards here. On my way there. So let's get there swiftly. We've got a lot of road to cover.
If Ikri's not coming back...
She'll be back. She never falters.
But if she has... then I'm the one who can throw a spear the farthest.
And I'm the one who can climb ice the fastest.
Okay, I think I'm close enough to this that I've got to go to it. It feels stupid to
You
not.
have passed
so.
one test. The next test is of silence.
I'm going to activate some of these quests anyway. You never know. It might be another important thing that I didn't realize was done via side quest.
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banur to test those who would run with us.
A test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. 2 have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
Okay. The missing hunters, Ourea and Aratak. Let's just talk about them.
You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Ourea?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great warracks. This obsession with Thunder's Drum will be their undoing.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
Damn, man, these guys and their rituals and their...
Survival is sacred. So they leave people to die?
Yeah, exactly. But hey, that's how a lot of this stuff is, man. All of these traditions and cultures and philosophies and all that kind of thing. It's amazing how stupid they can seem to outsiders. And it's one of those where sometimes it's quite a grey line in terms of, do you just respect that that's their culture and that's how they do things, or are you like, this is terrible, like this shouldn't be a thing, and you just ignore it, or you go against it or whatever. Not always clear. I'm not going to engage with these guys. I'm going to head to the hunting grounds first. I'm close to having enough gleams, but not quite enough. I think I needed 2 more to get that first weapon. But maybe I get some by doing this quest, so that's another reason I want to come up here. That looks cool. This is a funny post. I do like these poses though. I didn't use them very much in my own like photo mode experiences, but they're pretty cool. Okay, let's not fall down there. Alright, let's see what this trial is all about. Activate this one quickly.
I can't spare the weight.
Okay. So that's that. We've got the merchant. They just have a refresher. I'm pretty sure they all sell the same stuff, but... Ah, they don't. Okay, I could have just got it anyway. That kind of sucks. But yeah, I definitely want some of this. But yeah, there must be a lot of blue gleam to be had. Let me just have a look at shot wire. Okay, so I can get this upgrade. Nice. And I can do that too. I forgot about these, to be honest. Increase resources satchel. No more upgrades available. Damn it. Fox skin. I don't have it. Rabbit skin. Yeah, gotta hunt for a lot of animals to do that. I guess, why not? Okay, I got those upgrades in too, which is nice. Cool. Now let's talk to this guy and see what the deal is.
Keeper, Ourea said that I should compete in the trials here.
Ourea did? She's never sent someone before. And what is your reason for training? I would ask this of any Banuk who attempted the trials.
I'm going to challenge Aratak to become chieftain of his Werak.
What a boss.
Well, you better get started then.
Aloy is not messing around.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Karja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots. Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters. To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
She's so cool.
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Karja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Karja stole it from you.
That's right.
Okay.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
Yeah, it goes back to what I was talking about earlier with traditions and cultures and that line between respecting it and kind of calling it out when necessary.
If you need to know about the trials, I'll explain them to you.